Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh, and I absolutely love men's fashion, clothing, and anything related to the sort. So if you're into that type of content, feel free to follow me here on YouTube as well as Instagram. At Wears_Galdo is my handle, and today I wanted to basically give you guys a video where I show you guys my vintage secondhand thrifted pickups. As most of you know, I frequent thrift stores, antique stores, secondhand shops, and everything like that. Some of which, basically, if you trade in stuff, you can also get things kind of for free, and I've accumulated a pretty good amount of stuff. This part's for the thumbnail, but let's get right into it. I'm not 100% sure how I want to organize this video, but just to kind of kick off this video with a bang, this right here is a pair of the Tom Sachs, what are these even called? So the first thing I have here is the Nike Tom Sachs general purpose shoe. I didn't even realize, I didn't know the name of them until I put it up in front of a camera, but this shoe I technically got for free. I got this at a Buffalo Exchange. You can still see the attached tag right there. Basically, I traded in a whole bunch of stuff that I just don't wear anymore and put it towards this. And honestly, I will give you forewarning, if you go to stores like 2nd Street, Buffalo Exchange, Plato's Closet, things like that, they do not really give you a great percentage of what they sell it for. Usually it's about 30% of what they're going to sell it for, so you don't get a whole lot of money. But if it's things that you're not willing to put in the work to sell yourself, or if it's just something that's just sitting in your closet, you don't want to really try and make money off it, then going to Buffalo Exchange, 2nd Street, Plato's Closet, places like that might be a good route for you to take. And getting this for like practically free, or getting this, I should say, for things that I don't wear, pretty cool. I have no idea if I can style this, but we'll see how this goes. If you guys would like to see a review on them, that'd be cool too, so just let me know in the comments. Next up is actually going to be a pair of Yeezy foam runners, but they're fake. So I actually got them at Goodwill for like $10. How much is, yeah, $10. And so I was like, oh, this is cool. They were my size, so they worked out. Still really comfortable, and I think these are just going to be like beater shoes. I don't care about these shoes at all, just because I got them for so little money, and I am not willing to pay Yeezy foam runner prices, and I don't know, just got this on a whim. Next up is going to be this like vintage police duffel bag. I highly doubt that this is actually a police duffel bag. It might be like a prop from like a movie or something like that. But this is like a vintage police duffel bag. Super cool. It has a compartment on bottom, like a secret compartment with like a zipper there. Not too much to say here, but this is also obtained at Buffalo Exchange for the same items that I exchanged for the Nike Craft shoes, so this one was practically free as well. On second thought, I don't really know if I want to go around with a bag that says police huge on it. And next up is one that I actually already made a video about, but I would like to talk about a little bit more. This varsity jacket. Yes, it's a varsity jacket. I did a whole like history on varsity jackets. Feel free to check out that video if you're interested. But what I wanted to bring up about this again is that the blank is, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but like Dehen or Dehen. Someone pointed out in my comments, and shout out to you, this blank is like $600, and that's absolutely insane because I got this at Savers for less than 10. This next one I was really excited about. Probably I spent the most money on this out of all the things that are in this video, but it is a German Navy submarine jacket. Absolutely beautiful. I believe it's from the 60s. Super cropped in the body, and super elongated arms that are kind of like curve cut. I don't know if you can kind of tell from here, but great jacket. Absolutely beautiful. Collar flips up and you can secure it. It is so cool. Unfortunately, it does not fit me. It is far too small. My shoulders are way too wide, but I am having a difficult time wanting to let it go. just because it's such a unique jacket, and until I can find one that fits me, I think I'd like to have it around, but I'm not sure yet. Next jacket is going to be this one right here. First glance, looks kind of plain, looks normal, but on the back end of the sleeves, you see these red stripes, which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like some things on that Vim produce have that kind of red stripe pattern, but biggest selling point of this jacket, it is an obnoxiously patriotic leather jacket. Really cool, got it from Goodwill. I love this thing when I saw it. I tried it on and I was like, man, this fits way too well. But yeah, America jacket. For people who don't live in the US, this might be kind of tacky. It might be kind of cool, I don't know. But leather jackets from the thrift store are actually pretty cool, so long as they're clean. This one also comes with a detachable liner, so it makes it really warm, and I don't remember what I got this one for. Maybe 20 bucks? Next up is another kind of like jacket overshirt type of thing. This right here is from Denim & Supply, a diffusion label of like Ralph Lauren. Really cool jacket. Why I got this is because it is lined, so it is very warm, and it very much reminds me of like a Vim jacket, and this is absolutely something that they would produce, and it has the western kind of like parts on the shoulder or chest. So yeah, love this one, and the tag is still on here. So this one I got for $10, but it was a deal day, so I got it for I think $7.50. Next up is another leather jacket. Like I said, leather jackets at the thrift store are awesome if they're clean. So this one right here, I don't really know the brand. It is Wilson Leathers M. Julian. Don't know very much about that brand at all. And why I got this one is that it is a brown leather jacket, which I don't really have, and it has absolutely amazing distressing. Brown leather tends to show distressing actually better than black, and this was so nice, and the leather was so soft and supple that had to go with this one too. Next up is a t-shirt. This one is more of like a joke. It's just a regular Gildan blank. However, the text just made me laugh, so I was like, you know what, I might as well buy it. I'm worth $48.50 an hour. Yeah, nothing too special, just a regular t-shirt, not even vintage. Next up is actually a Dickies Eisenhower jacket, the same jacket that Kanye West wore to the Met Gala. Nothing too special about this, but just a nice kind of like rugged, everyday, just throw it on type of jacket. Pretty solid find. This olive t-shirt is going to go ahead and be an early 2000s 9 Inch Nails tee. Pretty cool tee. The back graphic is like almost completely faded out, but it isn't all that old. It's just on a Gildan Ultra Cotton, so definitely not very old at all, but very cool tee. My dad actually really likes 9 Inch Nails, and I kind of got this for that little nostalgic memory there. But moving on. Next up, one of the best deals that I've gotten as of late. This boot right here. Let me move this stuff out of the way. This is a Danner Recon boot. Absolutely brand new. Still has tags attached. I gotta go find some replacement laces, but completely brand new Danner boot. The Recon model, Vibram sole on bottom, absolutely beautiful, so very rugged, insulated boot. I got this for, I think it was like $12, something like that, and they retail for $440, I believe. So this was an absolutely amazing find. Next up is another boot, and this one is going to be a boot from Giorgio Brutini. This is a apparently genuine snakeskin boot, also found at the thrift. Love this, and look at the light hitting it. It's beautiful. But yeah, just a really skinny boot that reminds me very much of like kind of a Saint Laurent look or Celine look, and for the price I couldn't pass it up, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I have been on a cowboy boot kick lately. I absolutely love cowboy boots, and the lucky thing is out here in Las Vegas, kind of in the southwest of the United States. I think if you're in the south, anywhere from the south to the southwest of the United States, you'll be able to find these at your local thrift stores. But I find cowboy boots all the time, and this has been my favorite one as of late. This, if I'm not mistaken, is just a super high shaft cowboy boot that the front here is, I believe, shark leather. Super cool, and the only reason why I think it's shark leather is that my wallet is shark leather and it matches that material exactly. Next up is yet another combat boot. This one right here is made by the Carolina Boot Company. Very cool, basic combat boot. I laced them like a pair of Dior Navigates just because I prefer lacing it like that because it's very, very quick to get on and off. But they do have a zipper on the instep, so it's easier. So yeah, this one I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, this one I estimate to be from about the 80s, 70s maybe. But yeah, cool boot, good deal at an antique store, and actually a piece of advice that I would give you guys that I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned this before, but if you go to like an antique store and the seller just so happens to be like there, chop it up, talk to them. Maybe they're pretty movable on price. I was able to get this alongside the next item I'm going to show you guys, which I'm really excited for. This right here. That same seller had a pair of Red Monkey shorts, denim shorts. They are almost brand new. The denim still feels super, super rigid, but if you know Red Monkey, it's kind of like Evisu, it's kind of like the super like Japanese denim type of, craziness. But this pocket right here was really what sold me. It's such a beautiful, unique pocket. And on the other side, it also has this. And I am just so happy. I know I don't really wear denim shorts or shorts in general, usually. However, I'm really, really, really wanting to make this one work because I think it's such a cool find. And I talked to the seller and he was like, I actually have more Red Monkeys at home if you want me to bring them in to show you. So maybe more Red Monkey in the future. All right, up next is a really cool vintage item. It is a Coogi hoodie. The inside of the hood has colorfulness in there. On the top of the hood has like the Coogi colors. Obviously Coogi branding on the left chest. This rainbow effect on the chest as well. And on the back has this like very elaborate embroidery. Such a beautiful piece, really cool. Got this for somewhere close to $5 to $6 probably. If I'm honest, it actually doesn't fit me very well, and it really isn't within my color palette, but I think someone else will actually love it. But here's the tag. And moving on to the last and probably coolest thing that I've picked up this entire couple months. The last item, the coolest item I have in this pickups video is going to be this Honda motorcycle racing jacket. Such a beautiful, beautiful piece. Black, red, white piping. Front obviously has the Honda on there. Back has that same logo. On the sleeves has embroidered Honda. This is such an amazing piece, and I'm so lucky to have found it. Again, probably for about $10. I don't quite remember, but the only downside to this thing is that the zipper is broken. I would get it replaced, however, I kind of like the zipper pull on this one, so I might just go ahead and wear it open. But absolutely gorgeous jacket. I know racing jackets have been like a really big trend as of late, but I drive a Honda, and I don't know, I really want to make this work, even though it's a lot louder than what I usually... I'm still so surprised that I found this. It was like tucked away. I was like, oh, I see kind of like a red and black jacket. Usually I wouldn't try and like dig and look for it, but this one was like, oh wow, this was such a payoff. I love this thing. And lastly, I forgot to add this one in here, but vintage Hanes crew neck raglan sleeve. Love raglan sleeves. Raglan sleeves are when the seam goes from the armpit to the neck, but this is a vintage Hanes. Eskimo Joe's, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Stillwater Jumpin' Little Juke Joint script on the back. I just thought it was cute, It's funny. Not sure if it fits me, but after I clean it and wash it up, I'll see if I can make it work for myself. That's just about everything that I've picked up in the past couple of months. I know it's a lot of pickups. I know it can be kind of overwhelming, so I appreciate if you stuck around the entire video. So thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like what you watch, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, just that typical stuff. And until next video, I'll catch you guys later. Happy holidays, by the way.